Yo, what's up, my people? It's your boy Flintstone, X-Men. Once again, a mad shout out to everyone. Thank you very much for joining me in my video. Today, we're gonna be talking about teams with the best fixtures. Best fixtures. Starting with the FPL difficulty rating, teams with the best FPL difficulty rating for the next 3 games are number 1, Manchester United. You know, United is United at the top there. They want to play Watford away, Newcastle at home, and then Burnley away. Against these teams last season, they scored 2.3 goals per match. Over a 5-year period against these teams, they've been scoring 2 goals per match. Currently, their form is only 1.7 goals per match, and their XG is 1.7 goals per match, but we are expecting them to score 2 goals per match. So all I gotta say is, make sure on your team you got yourself some United players. You know, that's all I gotta say. And then United was followed by Aston Villa. Aston Villa have Southampton, Norwich, and Watford. They have a good run of fixtures, guys. They have a really good run of fixtures. Obviously, I don't have data from last season because they were not there. So that's why I put it as a -1. Because I don't want my thing to just predict that, you know. But if we look at their form, it has not been great. They've only been scoring 0.7 goals per match in the past 3 games. Conceding 2.7, almost 3 goals per match. And if we look at their expected goals, it has only been 1.4. And if we look at their expected goals against, it has been almost 2. We're expecting them to score 1 and concede 3. So, yeah, they are at the top because of their FPL difficulty rating, but if we drill down to the numbers, they are a gag team. And then our number 3 spot was taken by Crystal Palace. They will have Newcastle away, West Ham at home, who have been whack at the back, Southampton away. So Crystal Palace against these guys. Last season they scored 1 goal per match. Currently, Crystal Palace, their form is 0.7 goals per match. But the thing about Crystal Palace is that they have not been conceding anything in the past 3 games. Well, they conceded once out of their 3 games. Hence why their goals against per game for the past 3 games is 0.3. And if we look at their XG, right, has been 1, and their expected goals against has been 1.6. So that means these guys have been lucky because the teams that they were playing against have just been missing chances. If we look at their expected goals for our prediction or projection, 0.6 and 0.6. So not so great. Maybe they'll keep 1 clean sheet or so. But yeah, given the dilemma that we are all facing with Liverpool not playing in this game week, those of you who want to sell Alexander-Arnold, maybe you could look into finding yourself a defender from Crystal Palace if you already don't have Kelly. But otherwise, maybe Zaha, because he's been in form. But otherwise, that's it. And then we have these gag teams here, well, excluding City, who all have the same FPL difficulty rating somehow, but they don't have good fixtures, to be honest. I mean, other than Watford, after United, it's good. Southampton have Aston Villa, Norwich have Wolves. I mean, it's a green fixture for Wolves. I mean, it's a green fixture for Norwich. But then, weirdly enough, it's a grey fixture for Wolves. That's weird because Norwich have been horrible this season. They have been bad. I wonder if Fantasy Premier League, I wonder if they update this thing, the FPL difficulty rating as the season progresses. I think that will be a next level for them. That will be the next step. So guys, in conclusion, the best teams are Man United, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Aston Villa is a shit team. Crystal Palace, they don't score goals, but at the same time, they don't really concede much. So my conclusion is, make sure you got yourself some United representation. You must stay united. You will never walk alone. Haha. Anyways, guys, this has been fun. Thank you very much. I hope you're gonna enjoy this game week.